Welcome to Mrs. Peach Thrifty Living. I'm so happy you're here today. Today is hashtag budget meals under $5. This is hosted by our friend Brenda at Maniac Grammy's Homestead. She lives in Maine. And by the way, if you think of it, this weekend I saw she had been in the emergency room. I don't know anything about it, and she may have posted. I haven't looked today. So if you would just accept prayer for her, I'm sure she would appreciate it. And today I made this peach bake a few days ago, and I mentioned it before in one of my videos, and I took it to a potluck. So I won't have it to taste test, but I can tell you it was delicious. Stay tuned for that if you would. And I want you to see what I've got right here behind me. Let me see if I can turn this up where you can see how tall it is. That's the little studio that I told you that my son had built during the pandemic, actually. He built it as a studio. He now has a bathroom and a shower in it, just a stool. And it has a sink, a little corner. And somewhere along the line, I'll be taking you in there where you can have a little tour of that. And he's been shopping my house right now, staging it where he can put pictures up to sell it. No, it's on blocks right now. It'd have to be on some kind of big low bed to move it. And hopefully it's going to work that he can sell it. Oh, I was going to say, notice my hair. Went to Tops today. By the way, I lost a pound. I'm up and down. I'm like a yo-yo, and I'm really, really where I want to be. Anyway, so with that being said, I just washed today and kept brushing it out, and then it got later and I decided, okay, I'm going like I am. 2 or 3 people said, did you color it? Did you cut it? Well, I didn't color it or cut it the last few weeks, but it's just fixed a little different. Okay, so stay tuned. I have another recipe for you from this cookbook. I know I showed these to you before. This one is the peach bake. I'm going to a potluck, and I don't know that I'll have both of these recipes on the same, but I'm taking both the other dish, the ChileRellenos, and this peach bake there. I think I've got everything all. I'm going to use this dish. It says to use 2 quart. Now, I'm not even sure what a 2 quart is with measurements, but I'm pretty sure this is going to fill the bill. I'm going to spray this. Bake at 325 for 35 minutes, and then layer the peaches, the sugar. This is drained, and peach halves, but I'm not using peach halves. I'm using bite-sized pieces. I have 2 different kinds of peaches. This one, peaches. Okay. That really is not a lot of peaches when you get down to it. Okay, I took my chopper and did a little chopping on that. I'm going to spread that around because it says layer, okay? 1 sleeve of crackers. This is the store brand. Let me show you. I haven't bought crackers like that in a long time. And it called for the layer. So here goes. You want this spread around where you get a bite of all this goodie in one. Now, if it was for me, I would just put some nuts in there, but some people don't like nuts as well as I do. So we'll see. Okay, so I'm going to count that as layered. Now the cracker crumbs, buttery cracker crumbs. Let's see how I'm doing here. I just had a feeling this would be a pretty tasty dish. I drain the rest of my peach juice. You can use that for a lot of things. This one is another, see right there? And I'm going to hold my hand over it to drain it. And I've got a few went in. I could have got my strainer out too. Here it goes. I wash my hands, okay? Now, on down to the next. I'm sure this is going to be a sweet dessert. My hands are wet again. Okay, let's just work with my hands. They are clean. I've washed them a few dozen times today already. It seems like, you know, you do something, then you have to go wash your hands. Do something else, go wash your hands. I could have probably spread that around better. Now, to the cracker crumbs. Oh my goodness, I'm just looking forward to having this one. Okay, there you go. Now, the last ingredient is to put 1 cube of butter, that's a half cup, on it. Now, usually I use butter, but this one is not butter. It's one of those margarine. And we'll just do it on here. Whoops. Probably should have had one with a little spout on it. But I put this in the microwave too. Oh, this is going to be rich, you guys. Now I'm going to bake that one for 35 minutes or until the cracker crumbs are slightly browned. I'll be back. I just took this out of the oven. See the bubbling? And I really have to just pack it up and take it with me. I would have liked to make it cool a little bit more before I took it, but I didn't time myself right today. I'll let you know what they thought of it and what I thought of it. Be sure and go over and check everybody else's videos out. Like, subscribe, comment, and share, and God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow.